The invite one Friday evening while scrolling through the fitness app. Alex noticed a new notification. Your friend Jamie has invited you to join the step challenge. It was a week-long competition to see who could rack up the most steps. The winner would get bragging rights. Alex accepted. The shift in drive, something changed almost immediately. Steps weren't just steps anymore. They were points in a game. Alex found reasons to move more. Walking during lunch breaks, taking the long route home, pacing during phone calls. Each time Jamie pulled ahead on the leaderboard, Alex plotted how to reclaim the top spot. More friends, more fun. By the second week, 2 more friends had joined. The group chat was full of playful trash talk, screenshots of daily totals, and jokes about mystery midnight step surges when someone took a late-night walk to secure their lead. It wasn't serious, but it was effective. Everyone's numbers were climbing. Events and challenges the app offered, themed events. Weekend warrior step marathons, charity walks where steps converted into donations. Even virtual hikes where progress unlocked scenic photos from trails around the world. Alex signed up for all of them. Movement had become social currency. Transition to Part 9, the social boost was powerful, but the real transformation was happening in a quieter, more personal way. Part 9, a new normal for months. Alex had been stuck in a cycle of starting a workout routine with a burst of energy and then falling back into old habits. But this time, something was different. The walks that once felt like chores now felt like a chance to explore new parts of town or catch up with friends. Exercise had never been about discovery for Alex. They liked the feeling of working out, but it was always about burning calories and toning up. This was the first time that movement had become something to look forward to. It all came down to one small change: gamification. You don't need an app to understand the power of game mechanics. You can see it at work all around you. People are willing to spend hours trying to beat a video game because it's fun. They engage with brands and products because of loyalty programs and exclusive perks. Even life itself feels like a game with milestones, achievements, and social status all neatly laid out on social media for all to see. We're living in a world where everything is a game, and we love playing games. So why should fitness be any different? It started with Pokemon Go, which had crowds of strangers running around the street together to hunt digital creatures. And now, there's a whole industry built around making exercise feel more like a game. Today, millions of people use apps that turn walks into adventures, workouts into competitions, and exercise into a social activity. At first glance, it might seem like a gimmick, but there's a reason these apps have millions of users. They tap into our natural instincts to compete, explore, and socialize. In the past, we've tricked ourselves into exercising by locking our phones in another room, forcing ourselves to focus on the TV during workout videos, or paying expensive fees to classes or gyms to ensure we show up. But gamification turns the tables. Instead of fighting your way through a workout, you play your way into fitness. That sounds like a joke, but for many people that's exactly what's happened. They fell into fitness accidentally, without even realizing it. Think back to the last time you hit the gym. What motivated you? Is it a new TV show featuring your favorite actor? Do you want to improve your health to keep up with your kids? Or maybe it was because your smartwatch was nudging you toward a move goal. Whatever the reason, you showed up. That's half the battle. But what keeps people coming back? It's the experience, not just the goal. No one starts an exercise journey to reach a certain weight or size. They start because they want to feel better. Gamification is all about making the experience more engaging and enjoyable. It's about making fitness social, fun, and rewarding. When Alex went for their first walk, it wasn't because they wanted to burn calories or lose weight. It was because they wanted to beat their friend Jamie. When they signed up for a virtual hike, it wasn't to unlock a scenic photo. It was to get to the next checkpoint before anyone else. Every step, every workout, every healthy meal becomes a quest, a challenge, a game. This isn't just about Alex. It's about all of us. We're all looking for ways to make healthy choices easier and more enjoyable. That's why the fitness industry is constantly evolving. New gadgets, new fads, new challenges, and now new experiences. We're seeing a shift away from the traditional workout. People aren't just going to the gym anymore. They're going on adventures, conquering challenges, and joining communities. And it's all happening at our fingertips. With a few taps and swipes, we can sign up for a virtual race, join a step challenge, or check in for a meditation session. It's instant, it's accessible, and it's always there. But what does this mean for the future of fitness? Will we all become couch potatoes, chasing digital badges and virtual trophies? Not necessarily. The key to understanding this trend is recognizing that it's not about the game itself. It's about what the game represents: engagement. We're no longer passive consumers of fitness. We're active participants. We choose when, where, and how we want to work out. We share our progress, seek support, and celebrate victories together. We're turning fitness into a shared experience. But this raises another question. Why do we need to turn fitness into a game in the first place? Shouldn't it be enough to know that exercise is good for us? Well, it is, and it isn't. We all know that eating junk food and sitting on the couch isn't healthy, but knowing and doing are two different things. We often think of motivation as the driving force behind our actions, but research suggests it's not as powerful as we think. In fact, motivation only accounts for about 26% of our behavior. The other 74% is driven by our environment. That means that external factors have an even bigger impact on our decisions than our own willpower. This is why gamification works so well. It leverages our environment to nudge us toward healthy choices. It makes exercise more visible, more accessible, and more rewarding. It turns something we know we should do into something we actually enjoy. For many people, including Alex, this is a breakthrough. They've finally found a way to make fitness stick. But this isn't just about individual success stories. It's part of a broader cultural shift. We're moving away from a culture of shame and towards a culture of empowerment, and we're berating ourselves for skipping the gym or feeling guilty about indulging in a cheat meal. Instead, we're learning to forgive ourselves and celebrate our progress, no matter how small. This is the new normal. Fitness is no longer something we do on the side. It's woven into the fabric of our lives. It's not a chore or a punishment. It's a source of pride and accomplishment. It's not a destination, it's a journey, and we're all in this together. Alex is just one example of how gamification is transforming fitness, but their story is becoming more common every day. As technology advances and our understanding of human behavior evolves, we're finding new and creative ways to make exercise more engaging and enjoyable. Who knows what the future holds? Maybe one day we'll all be living in virtual worlds where the only way to advance is by staying fit. Or maybe we'll find even more innovative ways to turn fitness into a game. Possibilities are endless. What's clear is that the fitness industry is no longer about fads and quick fixes. It's about creating a sustainable lifestyle. It's about making healthy choices easier and more enjoyable. It's about empowering people to take control of their own well-being. And it's all happening at our fingertips. With a few taps and swipes, we can sign up for a virtual race, join a step challenge, or check in for a meditation session. It's instant, it's accessible, and it's always there. If you're skeptical, that's okay. Gamification isn't for everyone. Some people prefer the simplicity of a good old-fashioned workout. But for others, it's a game changer. It's a way to make fitness stick when nothing else has worked. So if you're struggling to stay motivated, consider giving gamification a try. Who knows? You might just find that the secret to fitness is just a game away.